Hey everybody, Technokai here again from the heart of Mississippi. And here in the South, temperatures aren't the only things that are sweltering. Today I'm here to tell you about not one, not two, but four brand new books that have come out in the last couple of weeks or so by four of my favorite authors in the urban fantasy genre of book series. There are so many great books dropping this summer that I'm calling 2014 the Summer of Sizzling Reads. First, back at the beginning of June, we got the 15th novel in the Dresden Files series by author Jim Butcher, Skin Game. If you aren't familiar with this series, I highly recommend it. It's my favorite all-time urban fantasy series to date. It centers around Harry Dresden, a Chicago private eye, who also happens to be a professional practicing wizard. He's even in the phone book under Wizards. The Dresden Files has seen Harry through the last 15 years or so of his life. And what a life it's been so far. From an all-out war with the perilous Red Court of vampires, to Harry's current status as the Winter Knight, to none other than Queen Mab herself of the Unseelie Court of the Fae, this has been a thrill ride that you won't want to miss. Secondly is Shattered, the 7th novel in Kevin Hearn's Iron Druid Chronicles. Iron Druid Chronicles centers around Atticus O'Sullivan, the last living druid, or at least he was for the last 2,000 years or so. Now he's successfully trained his apprentice, Granuel McTiernan, as well as saved his arch-druid, the one who taught him druidry, Owen Okhanede, from stasis on a time island in Tir na Nog, where he was left by the Morrigan 2,000 years ago. Atticus has maintained his and his friend's youthful form using a drink concoction that he calls immortality, and I even wish I could have some of that for myself. Atticus and Granuel are accompanied by their faithful Irish wolfhounds, Oberon and Arla, whom they have forged telepathic bonds with and taught English. This audiobook is especially special to me because it's narrated by the ever-wonderful Luke Daniels, and trust me, nobody could get Oberon down as well as Luke has. Thirdly, in this massive summer of hot novels, the crew of Monster Hunter International by the awesome Larry Correia is back. Monster Hunter International focuses on a crew of professional international monster hunters based out of nowhere else but Alabama. Here, in their 5th outing, Monster Hunter Nemesis, they're back again to travel the world and basically kill monsters and collect U.S. government puff, money from the Perpetual Unearthly Forces Fund, a fund that was set aside almost from the time when before America was a country, and is set aside to pay out bounties that are on monsters' heads. This series is always funny, always extremely fast-paced, and genuinely a gem of the supernatural goodness. Fourth in my list, but by no means last, comes an offering by the great Molly Harper, the only female author in this list. Better Homes and Hauntings. I don't think this book actually exactly falls into either of her two main storylines, either the Jane Jameson Vampire series or the Half Moon Hollow series, but I have to include it because Molly Harper has become to me the goddess of snark, a true queen of comebacks. No other author that I read has kept me rolling on the floor as much as she has, from a simple quip or a return. For that, she deserves her own pedestal among my other favorite authors, and she is, first and foremost, a Mississippi girl. You know what they say, you can take the writer out of Mississippi, but... Anyway, that's it for today. Now that we're all caught up on literature, my next update will probably be about all the delicious anime that's piling up in my Crunchyroll queue. Either that or the shows that I've fallen behind watching in my Hulu Plus. Regardless, it'll be worth watching at least a laugh or two. I may even get my nephew to do a cameo, if I can get him away from Minecraft long enough. Either way, it'll be something to talk about until October, when Supernatural returns to the TV, and the lovely Lady Anne Rice graces us with her newest novel, Prince Lestat. Now that's one I'll be standing in line for. Technokai, out.